All right, guys, how are you doing? Another day, another dollar. The market has been very interesting today. Ever since the market has been open, it's been trading in this range right now, just so you guys know. We had some previous liquidity here. We had a low here, which we basically took, and then now the market is moving up. So now the market is looking for some new liquidity. We might have a interesting situation here at the 74s. Right here. So we had a very nice level there. I already had one trade, which was a nice solid profit. And now I'm trying to get in once more. So 74s here, guys. 74s, some nice bump in the volume profile. The market right now, it couldn't go higher. It also couldn't go lower. Okay. So the market in general is now looking for some new liquidity. And the way it works is basically we are now trying to most likely even go above these highs to grab some new liquidity, because there will be some liquidity here. We have enough power right now to go all this way. We are moving into a low volume area right now. So the market is very likely to push through this area. So right now, I'm looking for long entries, guys. Levels like this here, where we have an absorption, that is beautiful for us. So I'm just scalping right now to the long side. Long trades only right now, while we are here in this range, okay? Long trades only. What do we see? We see that we have quite a bit of liquidity here. We have very little liquidity down here. So the market should potentially now move higher very soon. Yeah, looks pretty bullish to me. If the market breaks out, it might come back to this level or to this level even, and then trade further up. There's a breakout. Now, small pullback, hopefully to the 60s. And if we get there, then it looks pretty nice to me. Here we had this previous absorption, guys, at the 70s, I believe it was, roughly. All right, we're going to this liquidity here. Some buying coming in, I'm going in. My stop loss should be below this liquidity down here. All right, perfect. The market is moving right now. Let's just hope it moves in our direction. We had this absorption, so it's kind of a risky trade, and we are almost stopped out. Tiny bit lower. So the market now has enough fuel to definitely go higher. Picture perfect stop loss placement, guys. And now the market can move. Where can it move to? Potentially here, the 87s. So 87, 85, there we go. Let's give the market some breathing room. About a 40 tick stop loss. The market is absolutely dead below. We have some liquidity above, so still bullish to me. Absorption here, but also some absorption there, so loaded ceilings. If we can break through, then it's definitely a very solid trade, but we do need to break through. Hopefully very soon. Liquidity is gone now, so it looks like a breakout now. I'm going to move my stop loss to break even because I don't want it to go lower, and break even trade. All right. Look at this absorption here, guys. Huge absorption. So the market right now is absorbing these levels. You will see this in the volume profile, obviously somewhere here. D volume profile forming, so fine. Okay, we stopped these. We fished those stops now, so now we will see most likely that a breakout will occur. I'm going in once more. Stop loss right here, roughly. Below this level, definitely some liquidity here as some further protection. So I'm just scalping this range right now. Take profit, first level of interest should be here at the 69s. So 57 to 69, about a 40 tick. Take profit target right now to start. Potentially, like I said, to the 85s. But the market needs to move. Stop to break even. First level here, guys. So you're going to trail this actively very soon. We trail this and we're out for about a 25 tick profit, just a couple $100. And now the market should see a strong move up. Liquidity is gone, so the market will most likely move higher now. Yep, the market will break out now. The only question is, where can we find another entry? This looks fine to me. All right, all right, all right. Let me just double check this. It looks fine to me still. Stop loss. Oops, that was a bit too far out. Sorry. Below this level here, we have quite a bit of an absorption going on both levels. So definitely some loaded ceilings. Liquidity here, no liquidity down here. And let's hope we don't get stopped out. Got stopped out, so about break even now. Let's restructure for now. We have these highs here. So if we take a look at these charts now, sorry. This is where a bunch of liquidity will be. So in case we move above this level now, expect a move probably till here and then a nice reversal, maybe even just until here. So the 88s. I was trying to trade a breakout. However, this didn't come into fruition. So looking for a reversal here now, just so you guys know. So you see this absorption here. The market held quite well. Okay, huge absorption here on the downside as well now. So you just gotta wait. It's just a waiting game right now. We don't know what the market's gonna do. So far, we are about break even. Now, guys, since this is a D volume profile, you can expect, if the market doesn't go above this level here anymore right now, we can expect a move at least to the 20s, so to the volume point of control. However, huge levels of absorption. So guys, This is very interesting. Out of nowhere, this level held. So this could give us enough fuel to the fire to break these highs at least. I'm in. Stop loss below this level of absorption, obviously. First level of interest is obviously somewhere here in the 76s. Well, that's the ultimate level, 76, somewhere up here. But for now, you just got to be a bit cautious and see what the market actually gives us, obviously. I'm going to move my stop to break even most likely here at the 58s, maybe even somewhere here already at the 55s. That's exactly what you like to see. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Bad auction quality though, so you got to be a bit cautious. Move it. And now, let's see. Maybe the market can even give us a bit more. Because look at this absorption. This will most likely break these highs here as well. And then go into these levels, okay? Some liquidity here, so let's hope we don't get stopped out. Got stopped out, that's fine. Beautiful trade though. We are about 20 ticks in the green right now. The market will now have enough breathing room to go above these highs, guys. Boop, breakout. Then we are above this previous level of liquidity. All right. So fish these stops here and then boop, go below. Hopefully break this level of liquidity, go into this level of interest because there's some heavy liquidity here from the previous days. Okay. Also low of the day for now. So there will be some liquidity. So again, hopefully we break this high now. We fish those stops. This will give us enough fuel power to go all the way down here. Okay. And then we have a clear market structure. This also is in alignment with the volume profile. We will accumulate some volume here. This will look like a deep profile for now. Then here we have a low volume area, right? Some absorption here down here as well. So once we have this D volume profile, the market is balanced. So anything here is a discount. It's cheap for us to buy, okay? So right here, once we get here, you're just buying. You're just trying to get in with a buy order, okay? But first of all, we're trying to sell somewhere up here. Potentially, look at this, guys. If the market breaks above the 77s, we can hopefully go to the 89s. And then go for a small reversal just down here. Let's see what the market does right now. Still absorbing at these lows. Check out what's happening here. It's just absorbing at these lows. That's crazy. Liquidity is moving higher. Okay. Another bullish sign. Now, obviously, this level of absorption shouldn't break. And if it does, then this entire idea is not valid anymore. As a trader, you're just basically speculating on ideas, okay? So if you wanted, you could get in here at the 43s, stop at the 35s, so below this liquidity, obviously, and below this level of absorption, and just trade this the entire time. Trade this. This is a bit too risky for me, though. So I'm not going to do that. But if you have a higher risk tolerance than me, then you can definitely do that. This is as clear as it gets in terms of an absorption, guys. As clear as it gets, okay? Pretty much one price level. Huge absorption. Beautiful. It just needs to hold. How can you know that's going to hold? Well, you want to see the market kind of pause there, okay? This kind of action. You want to see a pause at the level of absorption. That's what you would like to see. You don't want to see heavy action there, okay? The market should breathe a little bit, rest, okay? Once the market does that, then you get in for a nice reversal. But if it's fast, if it's speed, you don't want to get in. The market is fast right now at these lows, so gotta be careful. Huge selling pressure. And now the market is moving. So the absorption didn't hold. You can expect a pretty large move now to the downside. Just so you know, guys. You can get in case you want on these levels of liquidity for a quick scalp to the downside. Although this might also just be a manipulation, guys. Look at this. I hope my internet is back up soon again. Nah, come on. Because this looks like heavy stop fishing to me right now. Bad auction quality here. Yeah, look at this. The market is back up here. With aggressive buying. I'm trying to get in. Target is still 74s. That to me was just stop fishing. That's why I'm still in. Or that's why I got in. Look at this, guys. Crazy stop fishing. I saw aggressive buying coming in once my connection was back. And now it's just a matter of where can the market take us. Some good liquidity up here, no liquidity down here. So still very bullish to me. But the market needs to move now. It needs to move above these highs for a break of structure, for a nice break of structure. And if it does, you get in. If you don't break this high right now, I'm going to move my stop loss to break even, just so you guys know. You don't want to see the market go below these lows here, so move my stop loss to about 40 ticks. And looks like we're getting stopped out, unfortunately. Stopped out. Bit unfortunate. But this is a crazy amount of absorption. Crazy. There's no liquidity down anywhere else. Like, look at this, guys. There's no liquidity. All of the selling is not being rewarded right now. The market is taking a breather. And I'm getting in. Once more. Last try. Last try for this absorption to finally come to fruition and give me what I want. Stop loss somewhere here. Take profit should most likely Somewhere there, it's fine actually, above that liquidity. There we go, change of structure. Stop loss to break even. And now let's see where the market can take us. Hopefully not to break even again. Break even. So going back to the original plan right now, the market is absorbing like crazy down here. So potentially, maybe we can now go all this way because all of this buying, guys, okay? They're buying like crazy here, okay? They got fuel power now. They got fuel power so much. So now the market can potentially go all this way. It's also, if you take a look at this level right here. So if you take a look at this range from down here to up here, exactly 50% of that range. Okay. It's pretty standard. The market is going back 50% of that range and then goes back up. Look at all this liquidity being gone now, guys. Okay, I will try to re-enter one more time very soon. Re-enter. Stop loss again below this level of liquidity, obviously. And now let's see where we can take this. Come on, finally move me to this 76s. The market has so much firepower right now to move me all this way here. Forty ticks in the green already. Stop loss to break even for now. This is our first level of interest, obviously, guys, all this liquidity. The market is pounding through it right now. I'm just trailing it now, like extremely tight. And I'm most likely out very soon anyways, but I'm just trailing it as tight as I can because this is just beautiful right now. Yep, exactly what we like to see. Beautiful, guys. Beautiful, guys. Maybe even further. Come on. Maybe even further. 71s. We are near our level of interest. We are at our level of interest now, guys. There will be some subs out flying very soon, hopefully. At the 70s, 76s, we have some stops that are being fished very soon. Okay, and we're out. Beautiful trade, guys. Beautiful trade. We managed this extremely well. That was a very nice position. We are now... that was a very, very nice trade, guys. Very nice trade. Let me check this. 130 ticks, roughly. So beautiful, beautiful entry. The market will, guys, the market will go above this level now. We have so much fuel to the fire. That's what I said the whole time. I just got stopped out, break even, and one loss as well. With the same idea though. So the market gave us a pretty obvious signal here. Hey, we are buying right now because all of the selling that happened down here, it's just fuel to the fire for the market to go higher than this, where the market ultimately wants to go. Guys, how much liquidity do you think is here? How much liquidity? I can tell you, a lot. A lot. Okay, the market wants to go there. The market wants to go above this level, but it needed fuel to the fire, and it got it right here. So I traded all the way from here to there. That was my entry, guys. And we can see this. Let me just show you. Oops, that was a bit. There we go. First trade, break even. Didn't get what we needed. Guys, by the way, pull back to this level of liquidity, you can get in potentially. Okay, that's a pretty nice level of re-entry for these types of trades. So if you're convinced that the market will go higher, somewhere here can be a very nice entry level. Okay, because large order, liquidity. The market came back all this way with bad auction quality. So this right here at the 50s roughly can be a very nice entry if you just want to scalp this. Okay. You obviously gotta see a break of structure, which now happened. You want to see some buying coming in, which also happened. So this is a pretty good entry, just so you guys know. Nonetheless, we saw some absorption down here. Okay, so heavy selling. Look at this, heavy selling. This was where my internet got stopped, but heavy selling. Okay, the market took a breather, meaning we went from selling, and someone, a passive buyer, just buying up all of these contracts. They're buying up all of these contracts, guys. They're buying them. Remember, they're buying them. Okay. Once I saw a break of structure, I got in, small loss. Okay, no worries, happens. Small loss from 42 to about 32, so about a 40 tick loss. Then I saw the market absorbing again and taking a breather. Ah, perfect. The heavy selling stops. Okay, perfect. I'm getting in. Boop, boop, break even trade. And once I saw, hey, this market is not transacting here anymore. Liquidity, boop, boop, is moving higher. Liquidity is all the way up here now. Beautiful. I'm getting in once more. And there you go for a picture beautiful trade. Picture beautiful trade. Then I told you guys to get in here somewhere at this level at the 50s. I told you guys to get in, right? I told you guys to get in. Look at this. The market took a breather down here. Went into our level of interest. So it just pulled back to this level. The market took a breather. Heavy buying is coming in at the 50s. So you could wait until this happens, obviously. And now you would already be about 30 ticks in the green. 30 ticks with one contract is already good money, 150 bucks or something. But guys, imagine you have 10 trading accounts. That's 1.5K. Okay? In a very small move. Of course, you can also lose that. No worries. That also happens in trading. However, you could also win that. You just need to understand how the market functions, how it works, why it works the way it does. And once you do, it becomes a puzzle. And you just place one piece to the puzzle every single time. Okay. So now the market's just accumulating. I told you guys to get in at the 50s. Boop, 40 ticks already. 40 ticks already. And where does the market want to go? Where does the market want to go? It wants to go here. Why? Because all of the contracts, guys, that were being absorbed down here. Look, these buyers here, these aggressive buyers, look at all this selling. So someone bought these contracts because otherwise the market should go down. If a market is transacting so many sell orders here, but the market is not going down, meaning someone is buying them up the entire time. Someone now has a huge position down here, a huge position. What do they need in order to get out of that position? They need to sell those contracts to someone. And where can they sell those contracts to someone? Right above this level, right above this level of liquidity. That's where they can get out of their position. So from 626 to 678 roughly, 680. That's a very nice move. And you can trade this all the way. And I did that. I got in somewhere here, I think. And I traded this all this way. Now, we got to see, what is the market giving us? Is the market transacting above these levels now? Is he? Looks like it. We're getting aggressive. More and more aggressive. Compare this. Here to here. Compare this. Aggressive buying coming in. The market wants to transact higher now. The market wants to. Liquidity is moving up. Liquidity is moving up. The market wants to move higher. The market is moving higher. Told you guys. Bad auction quality. Stops are just flying. Stops are flying. Guys, the big player is out. The big player is out. All of his contracts, done. Boom, he's out. Stops are flying, guys. Stops are flying. Next target, somewhere down here. That's how trading works, guys. It's obvious. It's very obvious. That's how it works. I'm done. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.